What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. Let's get right into a very entertaining episode of Monday Night Raw that saw the crowning of new champions. What did you think of the show, Matthew?
My computer sounds like a fan, man. This is crazy. All right. Show was really, really good. SummerSlam, we're getting matches, man. We're feeling, I guess you could say, the road ahead. And I think this Raw helped for sure. The way they opened up the show was it caught me by surprise, Cody Rhodes coming out. But it's his hometown in Atlanta, Georgia. It makes perfect sense. Get a nice pop from the crowd. He ended up bringing up Brock Lesnar, right? We all know what's going to happen at SummerSlam, and later on in this segment became official. Basically, Rhodes was appearing to leave. He kept telling the crowd that Brock Lesnar won't come out. Brock Lesnar won't come out. Kept basically calling out Brock, and no Brock Lesnar. He went out to his mom, who was ringside, hugged her, and hugged a few family members. As he was doing that, Brock Lesnar comes out, attacks the shit out of Cody Rhodes. Nonetheless, he beat the piss out of him. It was great, right in front of his own mother too. An F5 Kimura lock, another Kimura lock in the ring. It was really good. It was going everywhere, but you know what? It got me excited. And let me just say one thing. Cody Rhodes was out for a while before the music stopped, so his theme song was playing for actually longer than it usually does because I've been noticing newer parts to the song. So it was just something cool to take away from that. A really good segment between those two. A matchup I was looking forward to actually happened next. It was Matt Riddle versus Gunther. Vinci and Kaiser didn't get involved because they were banned from ringside from Chaos last week. Wow, this got really brutal. Crazy chops from Gunther to Matt Riddle and vice versa. It was a hard-hitting match, and they're definitely two brutes in the ring compared to the size difference, but this was crazy. A nice power bomb. Riddle took the hard L, but it was a hard hitting match. And honestly, this is what Gunther needed, and it's just going to keep elevating him as IC champion.
You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing them run this thing back. I think Drew McIntyre is going to be Gunther's challenger at SummerSlam. But there's something to be said about Matt Riddle being able to stand up to Gunther, take those chops, and put on a hell of a performance.
Absolutely. Now, before I want to get into our tag team women's matchup, let's talk about Judgment Day coming out to give a quick promo about what's kind of going on. Dominic Mysterio, he was booed, man. This crowd was so good. He was booed out of the arena.
Yeah.
KO and Sami Zayn come out talking trash. It just led to basically a tag team title match tonight. Tag titles are on the line. KO angrily accepts. And then we finally get to our match. This one was, oh man, Rhea Ripley attacking Raquel Rodriguez before her tag team match. It was actually right before they went out to the arena. She was basically a prime target for Green and DeVille. We come back from a break to see the match actually happen. I guess Raquel gave it to go. Man, with this, I knew something was going to happen. Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville take a nice clean W. It kind of turned around when I think Raquel was hit behind with her leg. I think Sonya Deville kind of went for her leg, and it kind of caused some more salt to the wound. Wow, new women's tag champs. This is good. They got really hyped up at the end with Pyro. I'm here for it.
Keeping the division hot and fresh, and I'm here for it as well, man. I really am. These titles are playing hot potato between some of the women in the division.
Oh,
You know what? I like it.
and you know what? The tag team division, not just the championships, but because that was our main event. But let's talk about tag teams together in WWE. And tonight, that was it. We had a tag team match. Gable and Otis battling Eric and Ivar in a Viking Rules match. The setup of this match was really cool. You got to go check it out on social media. A big wooden dragon on the top, smoking right in front of the ring. And there were shields across the ring. Tables got involved. Otis with a huge every single star in this match. Even Valhalla and Maxine weren't in the match, but they got their spotlight. Everybody was put over in this match. Valhalla was put through a table. Otis put a nice performance on with a double power bomb, but I guess it was too short for Eric and Ivar, putting him away. Viking Raiders took the W. It was the right call because it was their type of matchup. But man, Alpha Academy was so over.
You know, I think they need to be put in that title
Yep.
picture for sure.
No, they have to.
Oh,
It's getting silly because they're gonna keep having these matches, but it's worth gold, man. But they got to play out bloodline feud. Hopefully, see what's going to go on with them, and then KO and Sami Zayn. But they got to be next up in line. Before we get to Miz TV, let's talk about a quick chaotic matchup: Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross. It literally was a 2-second match. Shayna Baszler just Kirifuda clutch, early submission. I totally wasn't expecting a long match at all. Ronda Rousey taunts Shayna Baszler from up top in the crowd, saying that they're going to see each other at SummerSlam. Whatever. I guess Ronda hit a decent promo, but I just can't wait for her to leave after SummerSlam. I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling her.
Oh, dude, I think Shane's
Oh, it's
gonna put her
brutal.
through her paces, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good match. But I think this is Ronda's swan song, and hopefully, if she does
Mhm.
return, hopefully she improves on those mic skills.
Yeah, hopefully that's a big if. A lot of wrestling was throughout the night tonight, and we got another matchup. We didn't get backstage segments after backstage segments. We got matches, man, and we got
Hard
decent
hitting.
matches. Shinsuke and Bronson Reed. It's been happening for a good few weeks, but you know what? I'll accept it because they always put on good matches, and I think they're trying to figure out a few more clicks on how to make Shinsuke more entertaining. And I think they're going to make him a little bit more grittier, and it's because for this match, Tommaso Ciampa ended up causing Shinsuke a disqualification when he attacked Reed. Nakamura kicked him in the face. A nice DQ finish. Bronson Reed took the W, but it didn't make Shinsuke look weak. And in the back afterwards with Byron Saxton, he kind of blew up. I think we're going to get a more edgier Shinsuke Nakamura, and I think that's something we need, a new fresh start with Shinsuke.
I'm here for it. You know what?
Mm,
I wouldn't mind this three-way rivalry, man. Shinsuke, Bronson Reed, and Tommaso Ciampa. That
yeah.
could be a great match with all three of them in the ring. Great competitors, so bring it on.
Yeah. I think so. Main event time. Let's go to our main event and
Here
we'll
we go.
put this
Tag
to
team match.
rest. Priest and Dominic versus who was it? KO and Sami Zayn tag team championships on the line. Rhea Ripley was ringside. Good match between all these. It was kind of it was quick pace, but we had a good 15 minutes of these four on our screen. What actually happened, what brought this to a turn, Liv Morgan ran down, attacked Rhea Ripley to keep her from getting involved. The distraction allowed Sami Zayn and KO to hit Sami Zayn to hit a haluva kick with Dominic. Him and KO retain. Let's talk about Liv Morgan, though. All right. Losing the women's tag team championship tonight. I'm taking a assertion out on Rhea Ripley from prior previews in the show. It really is good storytelling, and I think Liv Morgan is going to become maybe your next Raw Women's Champion. That could be a big if as well, but that would be cool.
I really love how they wrapped this show up tonight.
Mm.
Great storytelling throughout the night, hard hitting action in every match. And Liv Morgan is a single star, man. I'm here for it. I'm ready for her to take on Rhea Ripley. And we're on the road to SummerSlam, man. I can't wait.
Damn, just about 2-3 weeks out. So they're building this up quick, but they did really good tonight. We'll see everybody for SmackDown on Saturday. That's going to be a good match or a good show. I'm sorry. There's things I'm hearing about for SmackDown, but next week's Raw is also going to be phenomenal nonetheless. But we'll put this to a rest.
Yeah, absolutely. I heard both shows that were sold out for
Mm.
this week for both Raw and
And
SmackDown.
WWE's killing it. They're killing it with ratings. They're killing it with making the dough. You know what I mean? And that's whether it comes to ticket sales. But I also heard a big thing was with merchandise. They're making a lot of money off merchandise, and I guess that's a plus.
People are starting to come up back to the
Yep.
shows, man. I love it. One thing's for sure, though, KozMatt will keep you guys updated on everything that you need to know on Raw and SmackDown, and we will see you Saturday for that SmackDown recap. Until then, peace out. This has been KozMatt. Thanks for watching.